All right, Deuterinos. Let's get it. Let's finish up the DCS. I'm around all night because it's Friday and I'm a loser. Got nothing to do. Well, I got games to play, but you know. Sky comes first. Yes, your eyes doth not deceive you. The Vegas Knights, after taking the Diamondbacks 2-7, have swept the Pirates. They'll move on to the RCS. They'll take on the winner of the Cubs and Rangers. Cubs have a stranglehold, heading home up 3-1 right now. Rangers were hanging tough for the first two, went home and rolled over and spread the legs. That's about the best way I can describe it. It did not go well. Oh, excuse me. On the other side of things, we've got two 2-2 series. Essentially two best of threes. As the Mariners, as the Dodgers, and Mets and Phillies continue to slug it out. Phillies were up 6 runs in one of the games. Ended up losing 7-6, so this really should be 3-1 Phillies right now. They should also be heading home to take the bacon, but that's clawed back and took that game, so... where are we going? Here we go. 3 games on the docket, and off we go. Good luck. Oh, wow. Jake Ellis has left the game in the first inning with an injury. I looked over on my other monitor for 1 second. That's not good news because Jake Ellis is a key component of this team. He got hit by a pitch. Oh, boy. Survey says he'll be fine. Bruised forearm. Not ideal to be out of this game 5, though. LA with 2 runners on here. Josiah Evans, he's fine too after getting hit. Grounds out, scoring Ferrer. And Gross walks with the bases loaded. Ruh-roh. Oh, they don't get any more. Whew. That could have been big damage, but only 1 run scored by the Dodgers. What the fuck? Why is all this shit cut off, man? Actually happened. Why did all this stuff get cut off at the bottom? I don't know what happened, honestly. We'll fix it as we see it. Meantime, the Phillies take the lead. Sean Roberts singles in Mendez and McKinley. The M&M's crossed the plate to give the Phillies a 2-1 lead. Mets strike right back, though. Salazar singling in Bradford Strong, making it a 1-run game. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I believe Yupper is back from injury, and he leaves the game with an injury. You gotta be kidding me. Mild oblique strain. Hold on, I have a text I've got to deal with. continue the sim, but I've got to deal with some shit on my phone here, so. Okay, yeah, I gotta, I'll be off mic for a bit. I got a phone call I'm gonna make, so. But I'll let this roll in the meantime. Alright, sorry about that. The kid's side of his face is swelling up, apparently. Might be a tooth or something, but... assess. He literally just left my house. His mom's house. His face started acting up. Alright, what do we got cooking here? We got the Cubs have won. So we are eliminating the defending champion 5 seed? 6 seed Texas Rangers. I really got to rename these. All of them named as East and West. Seattle takes game 5 on the road. Incredible. Yeah. This. Seattle takes game 5 on the road with a 4-run 9th inning. Are you kidding me? The bullpen struggles continue for the Dodgers. Holy moly. And the Phillies win a 1-run game where they were up 5-1. New York tried to do it again, slowly claw back, but they ended up not getting the job this time. Eli Zyle with 8 strong innings. Charlotte and Zach Small, your players of the day. Alright, game 6 is coming up. I'm gonna literally rename these right fucking now. As soon as the games are started. Alright, game 6 is off we go. Good luck. There we go. Oh wow, actually no scoring while I did all that. Incredible. Okay. Oh, and there we go. I look back and Bob Reeder, the solo bolo, put the Mets on top. It's only 6 o'clock here, and I got hot chocolate, so I just called it a coffee run because I go to Tim Hortons. Dad, fucking settle down. Don't tell me how to live my life, Stefan. Don't tell me how to live my life, Dad. Okay, there we go. We're cooking now. Grayson Calloway with a solo shot in the top of the 4th. I missed that one quite a while ago. Now we're all set up. We're good to go now. Pot. Oh, dude, I haven't had any marijuana for like 2 years, I bet. I did enjoy taking an edible before bed sometimes. And for pain management, it's actually incredible for pain management. Nuke a bad headache way better than like Tylenol. But, brother, the munchies, too much. And I'm fat as fuck already, so it's not helping things. The rupees, they're on the video game, bro. You're just jealous of my skills. Billy with a wild pitch. Gordon McKinley ties the game up at 1 apiece. Martin Baker ties things up for Seattle. And then Doc Curtis with another huge hit for the Mariners. They could eliminate the 1 seed Dodgers. Wow. Incredible, man. Mets take a late lead with Bob Reeder singling in Williams here in the 7th. Top of the 9th. A wild pitch after a single. A walk. First and second. Nobody out. This is it for the Dodgers. Arriola strikes out swinging. Third baseman Regis. He flies out. Ray Mallory, the last chance. He was here in the situation before. He didn't deliver. This time it is series ending if he doesn't. Full count. It's over. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been bonked from the playoffs. Zooey mama. And the Mets hang on barely. And we have a Game 7 on our hands. Question is, do we watch this game live? What would Trent do? Yes, that was dumb, D-Rich. Your exports are no good to us at this moment. Well, the song just ended, so I think we better fucking go live for this Game 7, fellas. Mike James, Jeb Dollarhide, Theodore Ozempic. Players of the day. Mariners will move on. Face the winner of this Game 7. The Cubs will meet the Red Hot Knights. Shall we? I think we shall. Randall Lara versus Beckett Haddix. Aha. Feeling this might all be messed up. Should be fun. Citizens Bank Park. Oh, we do HP action. Action, HP action. Allow dynamic action cameras. No. All the ball. No. For the starting pan. Yes. Spray charts burn our retina. Zoom factor. Ooh. Turn this up a little. This does seem too far zoomed out. Okay. Ambient volume. Fucking ambient noise frequency. Rarely. Play per line. 4 and 1. Okay. Here we go. The game thinks the Mets are favored in pretty much every position. Oh, sorry. Theirs by position. Yeah, it looks about the same. Beckett had it. Was 11-9 this season. Randall Lara was 0-0. This guy pitched 14 innings this year. Sure, he's about to throw an absolute gem. All right, probably have to mess around. Here we go. Okay, that is very loud. Holy shit. All right. What else is the options? The zoom factor, right? Sorry, I just want to mess with this. What if we do this? Doesn't seem to change anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem to change fuck all, so set it back to normal. Okay, here we go. Beckett Haddix. Only 5.1 innings pitched to his name this postseason. 6 hits, 2 runs, 5 walks. Sorry, 0 walks, 5 Ks for a 3.38 ERA. Elton Briggs batting .410 to lead off this Game 7 in Citizen Bank Park, Philadelphia. Strap in. Here we go. On the ground to short. Over to first. You got to hustle, man. Just in time for out number 1. Aristo Gamage. He is not having good playoffs here. Only a 586 OPS for your number 2 hitter. Not looking too hot this middle of the Mets lineup. That is a late swing for strike number 3. And Alexis Salazar is ice cold as they come. A 135 average. Pretty piss poor for the postseason. You better pick it up, putts. Routine grounder to second. Number 3. Marshall Schaefer, the catcher, picked up at the deadline, leading off for the Phillies. I forgot to look at Laura's postseason stats. That's lifted into right field, but right at the right fielder for out number 1. Laura, that's, well, now 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, 3 Ks. So guys who barely pitched in the postseason are going to be starting Game 7. It looks like it might be some kind of a bullpen-ish game. Laura only has 40 stamina, I believe. Haddix only has 35, so we're looking at a pseudo bullpen game here, or maybe just a straight up bullpen game. Trent Schaefer grounds out to the shortstop for out number 2. Here's Yapo. Brandon Yapongo came off the injury list, I believe. Got hurt immediately last game, so let's see if he can stick in Game 7. On the ground on 1-2-3 inning, no score through 1. Yeah, 35 stamina for Beckett Haddix. So Tony Williams also batting in over 400. Guess we see who's been carrying the Mets here. Lifted high and deep to right. Back at the track, looking up over the fence and gone. Tony Williams. The Mets with a solo bolo. Chase Judge at the dish. Eurus Campos. Sorry, I got this text to deal with again. That's high and deep and gone as well. Campos with a solo shot. It's 2-0 for the Mets. Bob Reeder. It's high to center field, though, but right at the center fielder. Bradford Strong with 2 down. Grounder got a hustle. He runs well. He's going to beat it out. An infield single for Bradford Strong with 2 down here. Sorry, 1 second here. That'll end the top of the second with 2 solo shots. The Mets are on top. Vanderveer to lead off for the Phillies. Routine grounder for out number 1, Mendez. Fly ball just to the right. Wow. The first baseman's going to run all the way. Catcher didn't see it, but the first baseman bailed him out there. In McKinley. Another high fly ball in foul territory. First baseman grabs it again. The 1-2-3 inning. Lara. Back to the top of the lineup for Elton Briggs. The ground, the first pitcher's got it covered. No, the first baseman will run it over. Gamage. Up the middle. That is a 1-out single. Base runner aboard here for the ice-cold Salazar, who is 0-for-1 today. Runner going. It's a hit and run. Gamage going to round second and head straight for third. Here's the throw. Going to be cut off. So now first and third with only 1 away. Tony Williams, he had that solo shot his last time up. That is a walk. Base is now loaded. That puts the force on. Maybe not particularly a bad thing. Chase Judge 0-for-1 today up at the plate. On the ground. It gets by the third baseman. 1 will score. Runner holds at third. Couldn't pick up that up for the grounder to get the runner at home. It's 3-0. Campos had a solo home run. Infield is in. Another one that's going to go right by the third baseman. 1 run scores. Runner holds at third. It's now 4-0 for the Mets. Bob Reeder with the bases loaded. Another one that gets through the third baseman. None of them really his fault. They're just seeing eye singles. 2-run score. It's 6-0. It's a rout. That's the end of the day for Beckett Haddix. And we are just going to zoom through this until the Phillies show any signs of life. Bradford Strong. That's knocked down, but a run will score. 7-0. We shouldn't have watched this shit. They go to second to get the force runner, but 8-0. Oh boy. Yeah, this is painful. My apologies, Trent. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna zoom through. That is shot to the right field corner. Gone! Solo Bolo! The Philly is on the board. They need 7 more of those bad boys. small, slight glimmer of hope. Cotton candy. There it is. Oh, jeez. One thing the Phillies have to do is they have to stop the Mets right now. They want to have any hope. Alright, well, they do get through the fourth inning cleanly. Philadelphia's got to start tacking on runs and multiple run innings or having a big one here to get back into it. The Yupper. Not going to do the trick. Alright, we got one aboard here in Vanderveer. Mendez hits into a tailor-made to second for one, to first. Not in time. He outruns the double play. Like it will end the inning, though. Nothing in the bottom of the fourth. Tick-tock. Time running away for the Phillies. Finally, the third baseman can grab one. Where were you last inning, bub? Boy, watching all that shit live makes it even worse. 3 consecutive hits around the third baseman. Just can't pick him up. Bottom of the fifth. Rick Donald. One, two, three inning. Time running out. Oh shit, I wasn't even paying attention. 3-run jack for Vanderveer. Philly back within 4. That is the big hit they needed to claw a little bit back into this game. Go single up the middle. That one shot to right field. Runner gonna head for third. Here is the throw, but he's in there standing up. I don't know, Stats Plus, whenever I do the sim at night, it always runs way slower, so I think it's a server congestion issue. Sorry, I've been dealing with this shit. Runners on the corners with 2 down here for the Phillies. Sean Roberts steps to the dish. He strikes out. Okay, top of the 7th. I did ping the channel? I guess I didn't do the at everyone, so maybe it didn't ping you for some reason. I've had that every once in a while. I'll do at everyone in the commish channel from now on. My apologies. Usually gets everybody though, so. Yeah, I'm watching the S Plus app here. It hasn't posted anything. I don't know what's going on. But again, it does shit the bed at this time of night when I do the double sims. I'm assuming a lot of other leagues are doing their simming at this moment, so it's probably like a queued up status or something like that, so. Well, the 1-2-3 inning is just what the doctor ordered. Go to the bottom of the... Sorry. Oh, never mind. Excuse me. Oh my god, please throw them out so I'm not eating my words. Okay, thank you. 1-2-3 inning. Alright, bottom of the 8th, 9 outs remain. Phillies got to cook the R within the salami spread, though. Maybe some bloops and the blasts. We'll see what's cooking. Kyle Schultz to lead off. He strikes out. Oh, did I not post the fucking YouTube link? Fuck, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted right now. Dude. Okay. Schaefer, this one into right. Got under it too much. It's going to be out number 2. Cotton Candy guy continuing to pedal for his many children to go to college. Trent Schaefer on the ground. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Not what the doctor ordered. Top of the 8th, Lombard Morrow. Pitch strikes out Campos. Here's Bob Reeder. That's a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up Bradford Strong. Hard to double this guy up. He runs like the wind. Lazy fly ball out to center. Shortstop Elton Dacuno. The Wildcard Series MVP. He goes down swinging. Bottom of the 8th, 6 outs remaining. Brandon Yepper. Aaron Bossert into the game, or staying in the game for the Mets, I should say. That looked really sus. Where's the pitch? Where is the pitch locator? Oh my god, 2. Called strikes. That's foul and disgusting, man. That is incredible. Oh, Jesus H. That is some of the worst I've seen, especially because it's back to fucking back. Blah. Sky executives want to get a New York team into the SCS. Confirmed. Bandavir strikes out swinging Violent Kloss. Sounds like Violent Kloss. In the center, that's not gonna do it. Nate Leach. The game for the Phillies to try to keep it a 4-run game. I believe that's Briggs leading off. Liner to right field. Gamage, who is... Wow, he is really weak from the right-hand side. Not even sure why he switched hits, doesn't he? Maybe I'm confused. Regardless, that'll drop in front. Gamage, here he goes. Tossed out by Schaefer, saying no siree. Maybe that will give his team the spark they need here in the bottom of the ninth, because here we go. This is it. For all the marbles for the Phillies, down by 4. 6, 7, and 8 due up. First up, a pinch hitter, Scott Lane, against Violent Klaus. Lane goes down swinging on 3 pitches. Pathetic. Rick Donald. Old Rick Donald had a bat. And he hit a single in the center. Remember, the Phillies were up 6-0 in one of the games. I want to say game 4 or 3, actually. And they ended up losing 7-6. They should have taken the bacon home in game 5 here. That swing sends us to this game 7. Rick Donald with a single, keeping his team alive. Sean Roberts shoots one to third. Oh my God! And in the most embarrassing fashion ever, a double play will end the game as he's caught napping on first base. Big yikes. And the Mets will scratch and claw their way to the RCS. Oi, 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 oi. Wow, that's fucking kind of crazy to say, Higgs. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck? You think you're too deep in the sauce, boss? Campos, Vandevere, and Donald are players of the game. Let's get to the next series and we'll check out the MVPs. Yes. Okay. Alright, MVPs. We already saw that Brandon Hankey murdered his former team. Augusto Burnaby picks up his first series MVP. The 27-year-old catcher. For the Mariners, Doc Curtis. Yeah, he had quite a few good hits in this series. And for the Mets, yeah, Tony Williams. He was batting like .430 or some stupid shit. Nice looking young third baseman. Okay, there it is. Knights and Cubs, Mariners and Mets. 3 first-time winners on the board. Yes, the Mariners won under Dustin, but Steve has not won one, so technically he would be a first-time winner. However, there would be many, including me, who would argue that it is with basically the backbone of Dustin's making. So, uphill battle for Steve, but a part of me thinks he doesn't care. Okay. I don't know, dude. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't celebrate the victory of the opponent of the player by saying they're going to eat their favorite animal stew. It was a little distasteful. But you're probably right, also. internet, and things get blown out of proportion. So we're gonna move on. Mariners versus the Mets. Oh, we gotta do some bonking, right? We have got to bonk. Oh, whoops. Whatever, it's fine. We are bonking off the Phillies. 4 seed in the AL. There they are. There it is. All right. With that being said, that's going to be it. Again, I'm around. If all 4 of these teams can get exports in, I can run the first 4 games tonight. If not, no sweat. I've got all day tomorrow. We can easily get the RCS done during the daytime in a couple different sims, and we can do the SCS at night if that works. But yeah, I will send it off. You want to see you.